Hey, Plum Nation, how we doing today? Appreciate you stopping by and checking out the video. Today's topic is going to be on poop, and I love this topic. Poop is something I deal with on a daily basis, and now I get to come here and talk to you guys about my poop adventures. So do plumbers actually play in poop? Hell yeah, we play in poop. But it just depends on what type of job you have and what your duties are. Duties. I'm going to start this one off with a little story, right? On probably one of my worst poop adventures. So I used to work for this company earlier on in my career, and we got contracted out to go work at this apartment complex where we had to change out all their underground sewers. Well, this entailed cutting out the pipes while the people in the building still had free reign to flush their toilets. Now, mind you, this is a 13-story complex that we're working in, and we're all the way at the bottom level cutting out the sewers. Every single time we would cut out a pipe, somebody would flush their toilet. Not just somebody, it would be multiple people. Like I said, you got 13 stories up, that's at least 26 toilets or 26 bathrooms of just shit getting flushed down on you on a regular basis. So I mean, while we're working here, you just got, as soon as you cut that pipe open, people are flushing the toilet, poop's hitting the ground, it's splattering everywhere, it smells, you're getting covered in it. That was probably one of the worst poop experiences of my life. And thank God I've never had to experience anything that bad again. You know, it is pretty common in this field as a plumber that you're going to be dealing with poop. The biggest thing though is you got to make sure you're wearing your proper protective equipment or your PPE. That is the biggest thing. You know, you should be wearing a mask. Depending on the level of poop that you're dealing with, you might need to wear a Tyvek suit, waders, high like knee boots. It all just depends. Assess your condition first, and if it's something you don't feel comfortable with or you feel like you're going to get sick or anything like that you can't deal with, just make sure you're at least wearing the proper equipment to keep yourself protected. If playing in poop sounds like a good idea to you, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you want to play with the most poop you possibly can, go work for the city sewer cleaning division. Wherever you live at, if you want a job where you're actually like playing in poop and really getting into it on a regular basis, the city sewer division is going to deal with way more poop than what anybody like me deals with on a daily basis. I know me personally, I've never worked a job like that. I have done a lot of sewer cleaning, but that's nowhere near, like, I'm talking residential and light commercial. I'm not out there in the streets cleaning the big sewers, dealing with that stuff. That is a whole nother level of dealing with poop. And that one, I'm okay on. But some of you guys might like that. I can see it in you right now. And funny enough, I'm going to tell you something else. People get this idea that, like, poop is the worst thing that plumbers deal with, right? To me personally, and to a lot of people I know, poop is second to kitchen grease. Yes, kitchen sink grease. I'm telling you right now, that is the worst stuff you are ever going to have to deal with in the plumbing field. You think poop is bad? Times your thought of poop times like 10. And that's like dealing with kitchen sink grease. See, poop, you can, if you get it on you, you can at least wash it off, salvage your clothes. You know, you can get it off pretty easy and without smelling it all, right? Kitchen sink grease smells so bad. It is just toxic. Like, it makes me gag every time I smell it. And this is, you know, I've been in the field for 10 years. I'll never forget either. When I was out, I was working in a whole nother city, and we got contracted out to sewer jet, like clean the sewer of a McDonald's. Well, this McDonald's had not gotten their grease trap cleaned in. It had to have been months, right? It was so bad it blocked the sewer up all the way to the street. I mean, we're out there. It took us a couple of days of jetting all this. I mean, you have a huge, I think this had to have been like a 10 or a 12-inch pipe that was just stuffed with grease. And as soon as you pulled open the manhole covers, I mean, it just hit you. It was like all over. It just smelled so bad. I wanted to throw up every moment that I was out there. And I've had jobs where, you know, we've cut open kitchen sink lines in the ceiling, or, you know, and you get splattered with that kitchen sink grease. It's literally like taking shitty smelling oil and just dumping it all over yourself. And if you've ever gotten oil on yourself, you understand how hard it is to like clean that out of your skin and to get it out of you. So imagine that, like smelly oil though. I mean, there'd be times I'm sitting there scrubbing my goddamn skin off just to get the smell out. It's forget about poop even being something that you have to deal with. Like that, once you experience kitchen sink grease, you're gonna be like, okay, I see what this dude was talking about. It is. I've thrown away so many clothes from getting kitchen sink grease on it because you just can't get it out. But I've got plenty of clothes. I mean, this t-shirt I'm wearing right now has probably had poop on it at one point in time in my career. Kitchen sink grease, I guarantee you, has not touched this shirt because, yeah, it still smells pretty fresh. In my experience, in my 10 years of plumbing, I would say about 20% of the time, I'm actually like physically dealing with poop. The nice part about it is most of the time when I'm cleaning a sewer or actually dealing with it, it's kind of stuck in a pipe for the most part, or it's already in a system, or it might be in the toilet, so I might have to be around it. I'm usually not getting splashed with it or getting it on myself. Like I said, sometimes you're dealing with it, it smells a little bit, you got to clean out a sewer. Big fucking whoop, you know what I mean? We make good money to play with poop and to play with that nasty ass kitchen grease. So I just want to tell you guys, if anybody has ever gotten the idea of like, I don't want to become a plumber because I got to play in poop, it's really not that bad. You don't deal with it all the time, and it really depends on the type of job that you have. Like if you work for a new construction company where you're like building new homes and new buildings, you're almost never going to deal with poop. If you're a service plumber, you're going to be like me, and you're going to deal with poop on a semi-regular basis. Like I said, about 15 to 25% of the time, you're going to be dealing with that. Obviously, if you become part of a sewer cleaning division, you're going to be dealing with poop every single day. And for you, I will be praying for. But I thank you guys for sitting here and checking out the video. Drop a like, leave a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them out to me. Peace out. Have a good day.